Hello, everybody. I hope you're all feeling fantastic today. If you're not feeling fantastic, you will be. Okay, so today I feel like I just want to go. I just want to go. I just want to get into it. I just want to tap into your energy and see where you are on your journey right now and whatever is important for you to know. That's what I intend to bring through for you today to give you a little bit of a wisdom message. Okay. First message. Wow, that was fast. Okay. Yeah, wisdom, anything that you need to know for your life right now, for your journey. Where you're at, where you going, what's going on. Let's get into it, okay? So if this reading, take what resonates, leave the rest for someone else, okay? This is a general collective message, so if you don't resonate with a particular message, it just might be for somebody else who's watching this video also. Okay, so let's go. We have education, earth school, learning, study. Okay, so I mean, initially that you're just learning about something. I mean, you're learning, since we have education with earth school, it makes me feel like you're getting the hang of life. You're getting the hang of life. Yeah. I mean, you're awakening. Okay. You're awakening is what I'm feeling. Okay. Things are starting to make sense. Things are starting to connect. You're starting to realize that you're in the matrix. And the powerful thing about that is once you realize that you were dreaming and now you're lucid in a dream, let's just talk about that. You can manifest easier. You can I don't want to say control life better, but because you're in the flow of nature, of the universe, and the universe is what's in control. We're not in control. Our egos aren't in control. The universe is in control. The universal flow is in control. So if you're in flow with the universe, then that makes you, what's the word? An accessory to control. Okay, if that makes sense. So it's like, it's not the ego that's in control. It's the universal flow that's in control, and you're flowing with the universe. Okay, so you're kind of, I feel like, yeah, you're coming into like alignment with your true self, your authenticity is what I'm feeling. Okay, we also have werewolf. So a lot of us are, oh God, I resonate myself with this card, werewolf, because I feel like I've been undergoing a transformation. I'm healing myself, and it's been, yeah, it's been this kind of energy. Like, it's a transformation, and it's been painful. It's been painful, especially like having the shadow stuff come up, like doing some shadow work and doing the dark night of the soul situation. Oh God, it's been a crazy last few weeks, let's say. I mean, it's been a crazy last few weeks, and then like the solar eclipse, it was a great day. The solar eclipse was a great day, but then a little bit afterwards, woo, I went through some stuff, or a lot of subconscious came to the surface, and man, that was hard to, that was challenging. It was challenging. Okay. We have recognition, success, followers. So you may be, you may have a business or something. Okay, let's finish what we were saying with the transformation with the werewolf card. So you may just be, card fell. Okay, well, I'll look at that in just a second. I want to finish my train of thought first. Okay, so with the werewolf card, I mean, transformation, dark night of the soul. We have the moon here, which is about shadow. So you may have gone through, or are currently going through, like a dark night of the soul, or doing some shadow work, and that sometimes is just uncomfortable, but you're doing it. You're obviously doing it because you have recognition and success after that's following the werewolf energy. So whatever you're doing, congratulations, you've made it through. Or if you're going through it currently, this shadow work currently, you've made it through. Okay, you're going to make it through if you feel like you haven't already. Okay, and you're going to be recognized for your hard work, whether that's in work, whether that's in a relationship, in whatever aspect resonates with you. Whatever it is that you want success in, you're going to achieve success in. Even if it's like mental stability, emotional stability, physical stability, like health, like you're going to be successful. You're going to be seen for what you've worked on, especially with the education. In the beginning, it's like you've learned. You've learned enough to then go through the transformation, and then to come out of it successfully and with recognition. Excuse me. Let's see what this card is. Monumental. Wow. Okay, this is big. Monumental. This is monumental. Okay, in the back of the deck we have fill your cup, give, but don't forget to receive. So making sure that as you're kind of putting out the effort to do whatever it is that you want to do, to achieve whatever it is that you want to achieve, make sure that you are also resting and filling up your own cup so that you can continuously succeed and be the king and queen that you are, because whatever it is you're doing is monumental. Like, this is huge. So for some of you, I'm feeling there's a huge healing process that's coming to a close. Yeah, I feel like a cycle is coming to a close. Maybe you have been seeing 10:10 on the clock, or on the clock, because that has to do with like closing out chapters or cycles. And especially with the werewolf card here, it's about cycles, right? And I feel like with education, werewolf, transformation, cycles, and then recognition, success, and then monumental, like you're closing that chapter with like a bang. Okay, let's see what else we have here for you, collective. What else do we have? You know what, I want to maybe careful. I have so many cards over here. I want to maybe pull a token first before we get into this yin yang oracle. Okay, here we go. What is that? I always forget what this is. Is that Taurus or is that Aries? I don't know. 8, 8, 8. Okay, yeah, I just saw, sorry. I just saw 8, 8 on the timer, and then I was adding up these numbers to see if they possibly made 8, but they don't. That's fine. They make 9. Ooh, 8, 9. So I feel like you're at the precipice of something, of a breakthrough with this recognition and monumental card. You also may be a Taurus or an Aries, and I'm not even sure if that is one of those. I'm pretty sure it's Taurus or Aries. It's Aries, isn't it? Because maybe Taurus is like the circle and then like the U on top. Yeah, this might be Aries. And Aries, honestly, I don't know a whole bunch. I'm not super seasoned on astrology. I'm very interested in it and intrigued by it. And I do believe that there's validity to it. But I really don't know much about the signs, I know just the surface of astrology. So bear with me on that. These just... yeah, it is what it is. Okay, so I'm gonna say this is Aries, even if it's not. Like, the fact that I'm saying Aries, it feels significant, right? Okay, this feels significant also. Freedom, horse, right? The horse represents freedom. Okay, freedom. Aries, it reminds me of just getting stuff done, right? Being confident and getting stuff done. I feel like, I don't know if this is a fire sign, but I'm feeling fire here, okay? like passion and like confidence and getting things done, doing what you want, like having an idea in your mind of what you want, and then like having the courage and the dedication and the stamina and the passion to do it because you have no choice, because your heart, it's what your heart desires. So it's like you have no choice but to go through with the things that you want and to manifest the ideas that you're having about a certain thing. And then that's leading to freedom for you, collective. That's leading to freedom to live your dreams. Okay, wonderful. Okay, woo-wee. Let's get into some oracle cards here. We got the yin and yang oracle here. Okay, all right, let's see, what does the collective need to know right now? Where are they at? What's going on? Where are they going? Okay, let's see. For the collective, what's going on? What they need to know. Tell us what they need to know, please. Okay. We're going to just go for it. Okay. Fate, detours, divine intervention. Ooh, seeds, spring. Okay. Guarded, vulnerability. Okay. Fate, detours, divine intervention. Seeds, spring, guarded, vulnerability. Okay, so yeah, I just feel like a breakthrough here. I feel like a breakthrough. Especially with this divine intervention, like a breakthrough. Ooh, interesting. Interesting with this energy that I'm feeling for somebody. Okay. It feels like with this guarded vulnerability card here, it feels like there's a little bit of like, this is very sensitive. This is very like, oh, this is so weird. Like, I feel like I'm connecting with someone's guides and then also simultaneously connecting to someone's feelings. So I feel like someone's feeling like a little bit like what's going on? Is this going to happen? Is this going to happen? Like, just like with the seeds card, it's almost like you've planted seeds and you're kind of like waiting for them to grow. Like, and it's also, it's kind of like this anticipation kind of situation where you're like I planted the seeds. Is it going to grow? Am I watering it enough? Like, is it getting enough sun? Like, you know what I mean? Are you caring for it enough for it to grow? And I mean, yeah, I definitely feel like yes. The seeds that you've planted. I'm also feeling like there are a lot of seeds that you planted that you weren't even aware you did. Like, cause I'm seeing like, I see this garden visual a lot when I do readings. So like I'm seeing that there's this like like you're pretty much in a garden, right? And you're planting all different kinds of seeds. And then you're waiting for them to grow, right? To cultivate, to germinate. I'm just learning about gardening, so I don't even know if that makes sense. That's the beginning, right? It's the beginning part of gardening and growing. Right? So you've planted your seeds and now you're kind of like waiting, and you're kind of like worried if like you planted the right seed at the right time with the right soil, are you watering them enough? Like, do they have enough oxygen and all that good stuff? And then you're going to start seeing your seeds blossom. Like, you're going to start seeing a harvest. Okay. That's what I'm seeing for you. But then I'm also seeing like a bloom that you totally forgot you even, or you weren't even aware of a certain seed that you sowed. Like, once you watch this seed blossom into maturity, you're going to be like, oh my God, like I didn't even know that's what that would grow into. Okay. So I feel like there's a little bit of a surprise here. What's this fate situation? What's this divine intervention situation for the collective. What does this mean for the collective, Spirit, please? And thank you. Interesting. So the divine intervention came with the comfort zone card. South node, again, there's astrology that I don't know what the south node has to do with. Well, I guess south node has to do with comfort zone, I believe, because I feel like south is kind of like sit down and the north is kind of like go. So that's just what I'm picking up. Comfort zone. Okay. So it feels like although you're like catapulting forward, there's like a little bit in that, yeah, with the guarded vulnerability card as well. There's like this feeling that you have to kind of stay in the safe area, in this safe energy that you've always kind of known, and you're kind of staying a little bit safe in that area, but it's not going to matter, okay? Because you can stay in your safe area all you want, but when spirit calls, you have no choice but to answer, because you're devoted to your manifestations, you're devoted to your vision, you're devoted to where you want to go, who you want to be, what kind of life you want to experience. You're devoted to that. And so even though you may feel like you have to stay in a certain place or stay in a certain perspective or perception, when the time comes for you to make a move, you're going to hear the call and you're going to make the move. You're going to move out of your comfort zone, because you're going to know exactly when to move out of your comfort zone and to take action towards something. Okay? That's what I'm feeling for you. Okay. Let's see. What else? What else for the collective, Spirit, please and thank you. Let's connect to all spirit guides. I'm connected to all the spirit guides of those that are watching this video right now. Let's see, what do they need to know right now, Spirit? What do they need to know? Okay, we've got toxicity bound patterns. Okay, what else? Guilt, sabotage. Okay, yeah. I mean, let's keep going. Let's keep it going. Ooh. And then we have twin flames. Interesting. Toxicity, guilt, sabotage. Toxicity and guilt, sabotage in conjunction with twin flames. Okay, someone's got an interesting relationship here. Interesting relationship. Somebody's going through a situation with a partner, or a romantic partner. It seems like a romantic partner, you know what I'm saying? It's very passionate, very fiery, very interesting. Okay, so you may be going through, a situation where you're in a relationship and it feels like, take what resonates, leave what doesn't, okay? If you're in a perfectly fine relationship, this might just be for somebody else. Or maybe you need to take a look at your relationship, make sure that you're not you're not trying to make it a relationship that's normal, when in reality it's actually toxic, okay? That's all I'm saying about that. But for someone here, I'm definitely seeing that there is some kind of pattern, okay? Right? We have patterns here. There's a pattern of toxic relationships. It is what it is. That's what I'm seeing. There's a pattern here that has to do with toxic relationships. The guilt and sabotage card. What does that mean? What are you guilty about? What do you feel guilty about here? Oh, okay. Maybe it's because you just know. Maybe it's because you just know that it's toxic. Or maybe you just know that you've got this pattern of the same type of toxic relationship and you just kind of know, maybe you just know that it's not the best for you, but it doesn't maybe you just know it's not the best for you, but you kind of just like bury that knowing of that something isn't good for you, and then it kind of manifests as guilt. So it could make you feel a little bit not good sometimes, right? When it comes to a relationship. Okay, let's see what else. Okay. Well, about this, so about this relationship here, or about this pattern of toxic relationships. What, whew, okay. Okay. What does the collective need to know about this? What's something positive we can give the collective regarding this situation? Okay. 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 Okay, so we have cycles, completion. So that's what I was feeling. Cycles, right? The werewolf cycles. And this has completion, right? The butterfly cycles, transformation. That's so in alignment with, this werewolf card. It's cycles, transformation. The werewolf is more about like kind of like painful transformation, because it's about the shadow. The moon is like the unknown, the subconscious, the shadow work, and working through the shadow when it's unknown and then it comes to the surface to be known. It's like, you know what I mean? Sometimes it's a little bit like it's intense to work through and transmute, but you're doing the damn thing. Okay. Cycles, completion. So you're coming. Okay. So if you're in, I feel like if you're in this kind of relationship pattern, this toxic relationship pattern, it's coming to an end. Okay. You're closing that cycle. 10-10. I don't know if I've said that already. Coming, like seeing 10-10 on the clock. It has to do with completion and ending cycles. Right. So in regards to this relationship, this toxic relationship habit and loop that you may have been going on for a while, it's finally coming to a close. You're finally transforming out of that experience because you don't want to anymore, Okay. And then we have the masculine here with nurture and compassion. Okay. So with the masculine here with nurture and compassion, interesting. Like, look at that. It's kind of like, like what I'm seeing like a man nurturing like a masculine nurturing the feminine. Okay. The masculine nurturing the feminine. Okay. Nurture, compassion. And I'm not sure what this means here. I feel like this is an open interpretation. I'm not sure if that's something that you, the viewer, needs to interpret on your own, because it feels like open. Because like a part of me with this like toxicity, guilt, like twin flame situation, I'm not sure if that's like okay, maybe it's both. Okay, so this is what I'm feeling. If you are a feminine, and I feel like you don't have to be just a woman to be a feminine, like we all have feminine and masculine within each and every one of us. But if you are predominantly a feminine, it feels like you want a masculine. You want a masculine to take care of you. You feel like you need a masculine to take care of you. And maybe you don't realize that you have that masculine energy within yourself to be able to give that to yourself. But I feel like with this toxicity in conjunction with this twin flame situation where it's like this loop, I feel like maybe you feel like you don't have that masculine energy within yourself and you need it externally. And maybe that's why you kind of are in this toxic loop where you're trying to find masculine comfort externally and not internally. Okay? Because I feel like if you constantly use an external, how do I say this? If you're constantly using an external version of masculine energy to comfort you, and feeling within that you don't have that to take care of yourself, it will put you in like a loop, a bound loop that is constantly reminding you that you're weak. Is what? That's so crazy. Constantly reminding you that, like, see, that it's constantly reminding you that there's something that needs to be done here. Because, like, it's like you get into this relationship that you feel is satisfying that masculine nurturing. I wonder if there's like, this could be something like with a father situation. There could be a father situation here. Maybe there's a childhood situation with a father that maybe wasn't super there, possibly, because that's usually what causes this type of situation where you need a masculine energy because you feel like you don't have one yourself. And if you don't feel like you have a masculine energy yourself, it probably just wasn't catered to as a child. Because I feel like the importance of like having a feminine and a masculine as like parents, and like I said, I'm not saying you have to be a man and a woman. I'm just saying you need kind of like that balance of masculine and feminine so that you can grow your own masculine and feminine. And I feel like if you're a kid and that masculine side of you isn't like nurtured by the masculine that's supposed to take care of you, it kind of dwindles a little bit, and maybe you feel like you're always needing a man or a masculine to take care of you because you feel like you're missing that within. Okay, take that how it resonates. Okay, let's keep going. I'm gonna let's see. I'm gonna pull a couple more cards and then we'll close it out. Okay, what does the collective need to know right now? What does the collective need to know right now? Please and thank you. Okay, self-love, creation, intentions. Okay, so just really loving yourself. And then we have present, gratitude, and abundant. Excuse me. Just clearing my throat chakra. That's what that burp is. I always burp in these readings, and it's funny, but I take it as I'm just clearing my throat chakra. I've always been an introverted, quiet person, and so every time I do these readings, it's like the most talking I ever do. So my throat doesn't know what to do with it. So it's like Okay, self-love, creation intentions, present, abundant, gratitude. Okay, so what I'm feeling with this is that you are really starting to align and come into, what's the word? Congregation? No, is that separate? You're coming into alignment and integration, not congregation, integration. You're coming into integration with who you are, with your authenticity, with your connection of the connection you have with source, right? With the universal flow, with love, because all there is in truth is love. Okay, take that how you resonate. That's how I see it, right? All that really truly exists is love. Okay, and you are coming into the integration of that truth. Okay, so you are starting to You're starting to have more compassion for yourself. I think that's here, is it not? Yeah, nurture and compassion. You're having more compassion for yourself. You're nurturing yourself more. So I'm feeling like, yeah, for some of you, you may be going through the situation where you're like having somebody else nurture you, or you're needing someone to nurture you, or you're moving out of that need and you're moving more into the nurturing of yourself and feeling more fulfilled with the nurturing of yourself, with that internal masculine energy that you're growing, that you're learning to have for yourself, so that you don't feel like you need it from an external source. Okay, so you're really starting to build a solid foundation for yourself. Yeah, and we have growth in summer. So I feel like in the summertime, you're going to be really like blossoming. I feel like during this summer, you're really going to be blossoming. Like you're really going to be experiencing the life that comes with all the things that you've gone through, during the winter, and then all the things that you've done to prepare during the spring. And I feel like you're really going to be giving birth this summer, if that makes sense, So some of you could actually be giving birth this summer, but, for others, it's like your growth is going to be apparent. Your growth is going to be recognized for everything that you've achieved, everything that you've gone through, everything you've worked through. It's going to be showing this summer, okay, or very soon, okay, because you've done the work, because you're really in alignment with the universal flow. You're really in alignment with like source, with truth, with love, okay. You really love yourself, and you really love like where you are right now, because you know that you have to be in that space of like presence and to feel grateful for what you've done so far and where you are right now, okay? Because if you don't feel proud of who you are and what you've done so far, how will you ever be satisfied with all of the things that you are going to receive, okay? To be able to really feel the excitement of where you're going, you have to learn how to feel that the abundance and the beauty in everything, and even the little things, But yeah, so it's looking great. You're doing great. Keep going, because you're already where you want to be. You've created the timeline where you've succeeded monumentally. Is monumentally a word? I hope so, because it's what I'm seeing. Okay, you're doing the damn thing. Keep going, because you've made it. Yeah. Okay, that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you want a personal reading from me, you can email me. My email is down in the description box below. If you want I just said that. I was just going to repeat myself. If you enjoyed this reading, if you resonated with this reading, please give it a like, and please subscribe if you haven't already to see more videos like this. Let me know in the comments what resonated with you. Let me know what didn't. How have you guys been doing during these energies? I mean, have you been coasting through it? Have you been kind of going through little moments of and then coming out of it? How are you coming out of it? What are you guys doing? Let me know. Let's talk. Let's get into it. All right, that's all I have for you guys. Bye.